Good morning. In this week's Torah portion, Yaakov is fleeing from the wrath of his brother Esav, who wants to kill him. And he's running to the house of his uncle Haran, who will swindle him. And on the way, he lies down on the road to go to sleep. And he doesn't have anything, not even a pillow. And the Torah says he takes from the stones of the place to lie down. And there he has a dream. And he sees a ladder going towards the heavens with angels going up and down the ladder. God appears to him in the dream and stands over Jacob and says, I am with you, I will guard you, I will protect you, I will watch over you, and I will return you in peace to your father's home. And Jacob wakes up and Yaakov says the famous words, Achen yesh Hashem b'makom hazeh. Indeed, God is in this place. V'anochi lo yadati, I did not know it. The question is, did Jacob possibly not know that God is everywhere? And the answer is that sometimes when we are in difficulties, when we are in trouble, when we are in the proverbial between a rock and a hard place, like Jacob, who literally his head was lying on a rock and worried about his brother trying to kill him, and Esav chasing after him and going to the house of Laban, we forget that God is with us at all times, even in those difficulties. Sometimes we say, God, get me out of my troubles. But other times we have to say, God, show me why I'm in this trouble. Show me and teach me the purpose of this circumstance. Make yourself known to me even in the midst of my travails. Show me your presence. And Jacob says, I now learned that God is with me at all times. One of my favorite experiences in life was when our oldest daughter, Hindi, was dating. We're looking for a shidduch for her, and we went to Israel in 2019. We went to the Western Wall on Friday night, and Dini went to the wall as I did to pray. And of course, she prayed as well to find a shidduch for our daughter, as we always ask for God's assistance. She turned around, and there was a classmate, Devora Krasnansky, that she hadn't seen in 25 years, and they started to embrace and talk. And they asked each other, how are you? And at that point, Dini asked Devora, Tani, our son-in-law's mother, tell me, where are you eating tonight? She said, well, I'm here on a trip because I'm an educational consultant and I came to help a school get settled. I took an apartment here in Jerusalem for the week and I was supposed to go to a relative in Israel, but it got canceled and I'm here alone and I'm going home to my apartment to eat alone. And Dini said, well, we're going to someone's house. Why don't you join us? It'll be fine. And sure enough, we walked together for 40 minutes to the apartment, to the family we were eating by. And on the way, Dini and Devora started talking about their families and their children. And when Dini learned that she had a son, Tani, and she learned that Dini had a daughter, Hindi, they started to realize how compatible they were, came back to the States, started to look into each other's children, and the rest is history. Today, Hindi and Tani are happily married. I'm sure when Devora went to the wall, to the Kotel to pray that Friday night, she thought, oh, I'm in trouble, I don't have where to eat tonight, I'm going to have to eat Friday night alone, without my husband, without my family, without any guests at my table. My plans were canceled. Little did she know that God was working miracles in the midst of that trouble to arrange the shidduch of her son to our daughter. God is everywhere, as Jacob says. We just have to open our eyes and realize that He's with us. So next time you're in trouble, don't just say, God, get me out of my troubles. Say, God, show me that you're present with me in this trouble and make yourself known to me the reason for why I'm going through my circumstances. Have a wonderful day.